God message for you today. We can be rest assured knowing that the Christ energy protects us and allows for a miracle in something we have prayed on. It requires us to be willing and open for one to have one occur. Then we have the reminder that how our optimism directs and creates that which brings us grace and ease. Be firm in your resolve to not compromise your values and vision of your life and of the world. Your voice is your magic wand. Speak your desired life into existence. Our words have the ability to shape our world. This week we are reminded that we have the power and the protection to create a life and world we envision. Be proactive and take a stand. Take actions and find ways to be peaceful. It is a new dawn of bringing light powerfully everywhere we go. Angel blessings and happy Thanksgiving. It's weird, frustrating, and confusing when someone you care about suddenly stops responding to your text messages. This silence can leave you feeling anxious and uncertain about what went wrong. But don't worry, there are often understandable reasons behind this behavior. His silence might be due to personal issues, communication style differences, or changes in his feelings. However, knowing these reasons can help you overcome this challenging situation with a loving and caring mind. So let's take a look at 12 common reasons he stops responding to your text messages and provide some insight into what you can do about it. What I'll discuss in this post show 12 reasons he stops responding to your text message. 1. He's busy with other commitments. Life can get hectic, and sometimes he might not be able to respond immediately due to other commitments. Probably he's swamped with work, attending classes, or spending time with family and friends. He may not always have the time to engage in text conversations. Reasons he stops responding to your text message. Consider his daily routine and obligations before jumping to conclusions. If he's generally a responsible and busy person, give him some time and space to get back to you when he can. Guys with busy schedules might have social media as the last thing on their minds. But in a situation like this, you just have to exercise patience and give him time to figure out himself. 2. He's playing hard to get. Some people adopt the strategy of playing hard to get, especially in the early stages of a relationship. He might be testing your interest and patience by not responding immediately. While this tactic can sometimes create more interest, it can also be frustrating and confusing. If you suspect he's playing hard to get, try to remain calm, giving him attention, but not overwhelming him with multiple messages. Focus on showing your genuine interest through balanced communication and other interactions. 3. He's not that into you. One of the hardest reasons to accept is that he might not be as interested in you as you are in him. He might not know how to communicate his lack of interest directly, so he chooses to distance himself by not responding. This can be a painful realization, but it's essential to recognize it as a possibility. If his behavior consistently shows disinterest, it might be time to move on and find someone who reciprocates your feelings. When you notice a lack of interest from a guy in a relationship, try to maintain the distance and do not try to force feelings on him, as this may lead to him declaring that he's uninterested in you in a rude and hurtful manner. 4. He feels overwhelmed. Relationships can sometimes move too quickly, causing one partner to feel overwhelmed. If he suddenly stops responding, it could be a sign that he needs to slow things down. This doesn't necessarily mean he doesn't like you. He might just need time to process his feelings and the pace of the relationship. Reasons he stops responding to your text message. Giving him some space and showing understanding can help him feel more comfortable and less pressured. This could also increase his respect for you and help him figure out how to take things slowly without hurting your feelings. 5. He's dealing with personal issues. Personal problems, such as family issues, health concerns, or work-related stress, can take a toll on his mental and emotional capacity to maintain regular communication. If he stops responding, it could be because he's dealing with something significant in his life and isn't ready to share it with you yet. Offering your support and letting him know you're there for him can make a difference without prying into his matters. When matters like this arise, make sure you don't pressure him into telling you what's wrong. Give him time to think, and when he feels comfortable telling you, be there to listen to him pour it all out. 6. He needs space. Everyone needs some time to themselves occasionally. If he's feeling overwhelmed or needs to recharge, he might take a break from texting. This isn't necessarily a reflection on you, but rather his need for personal space. He definitely will have hobbies and friends he wants to engage with, so respecting his need for space and not bombarding him with messages can show maturity and understanding, which might strengthen your relationship in the long run. 7. He dislikes texting. Not everyone enjoys texting, so he might prefer face-to-face conversations or phone calls over text messages. If he's not responding to your texts, but is communicative in other ways, this could be the reason. Try suggesting a phone call or meeting up in person to see if that improves your communication. Getting to know his preferred communication style will help avoid misunderstandings. 8. He's lost interest. His initial interest may have waned over time as attraction can fluctuate, and he might have realized that he's no longer interested in the relationship as he initially thought. This can be a difficult truth to face, but recognizing the signs early can save you from prolonged heartache. If his lack of response is coupled with other signs of disinterest, it might be time to reconsider the relationship. Reasons he stops responding to your text message. 9. He's seeing someone else. If he's dating multiple people or has started seeing someone new, his attention might be diverted elsewhere. This can lead to a decrease in communication with you as he invests more time in another relationship. While this situation is tough to deal with, it's important to focus on your well-being and consider moving on if he isn't giving you the attention you deserve. 10. He's afraid of commitment. Men also fear commitment, and some guys might pull away when things start getting serious. If you've been talking about future plans or the next steps in your relationship, he might feel scared and unsure about moving forward. This fear can cause him to retreat and stop responding to texts. Reassuring him and communicating openly about your relationship goals can help alleviate his fears. 11. He feels inadequate. Insecurities and feelings of inadequacy can also cause him to withdraw. If he feels that he can't meet your expectations or isn't good enough for you, he might choose to distance himself rather than face potential rejection. Encouraging him and expressing your appreciation for who he is can help boost his confidence and improve your communication. 12. He's experiencing a major life crisis. Sometimes, unexpected life events can disrupt his ability to communicate properly. Whether it's a family issue, a loss of job, or a significant personal challenge, these situations can make it difficult for him to stay in touch. Be patient and offer your support to him during his difficult time. Things to do when your boyfriend doesn't care anymore. 8 things to do. When your boyfriend doesn't care anymore, sharing is caring. Feeling neglected, unappreciated, or even unloved by your boyfriend is a painful experience. I have been there, and I know what it means to have a boyfriend who doesn't care. When your boyfriend seems to have stopped caring, it can be a heart-wrenching experience. It will eventually create significant emotional distress, leading you to question the relationship and your self-worth. However, there are steps to take to address the issue and improve your situation. Therefore, in this article, I'll discuss 8 practical things you can do when your boyfriend doesn't care anymore, so you can handle this challenging situation and come out of it. What I'll discuss in this post show 8 things to do when your boyfriend doesn't care anymore. 1. Have a conversation with him. If your boyfriend becomes indifferent to you, before taking any action, have a healthy and honest conversation about your feelings. Express your concerns calmly and without blaming him. Communication between partners is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. 8 things to do. When your boyfriend doesn't care anymore. In a situation like this, you can say something like, "I've been feeling disconnected from you lately and it's making me sad. Can we talk about what's going on?" This way, you are opening the door for a two-way conversation where he can share his perspective, which might reveal underlying issues you weren't aware of. 2. Reflect on the relationship. After expressing your feelings, take some time to reflect on your relationship as a whole. Think about the good times, what made them special, and the not-so-good times and what went wrong. Identifying potential problems can help you determine if the relationship is worth saving or if it's time to move on. Also, these can help you identify what needs to change for a happier future. 3. Give each other space. Sometimes a little space can work wonders. Allowing each other some breathing room can help both of you recharge and reflect on what you want. This doesn't mean pushing each other away, but rather creating some distance that gives him time to miss you and realize your importance. Space can also allow you to evaluate your feelings and decide what you want from the relationship. You can engage in activities you enjoy and spend time with friends. This will not only help you both miss each other, but also help you appreciate the relationship more when you come back together. Things to do when your boyfriend doesn't care anymore. 4. Seek external support. Lean on your support network of friends and family. Talking to someone about your feelings can provide new perspectives and much-needed emotional support. Sometimes, an outsider's view can help you see the situation more clearly. If you're feeling stuck, consider seeing a therapist or counselor for personal and professional guidance. 5. Focus on self-care. When you're dealing with relationship issues, it's important to take care of yourself. Engage in activities that make you feel happy and relaxed, whether it's reading a book, exercising, or spending time with loved ones. Taking care of your physical and mental health can help you handle stress better and approach the relationship with a clearer mind. Plus, when you feel good about yourself, you're better equipped to face challenges head-on. 6. Don't blame yourself. It's easy to blame yourself when a relationship is struggling. However, it's important to remember that both partners contribute to the success of a relationship. So it's best not to take full responsibility for his behavior. Avoid self-blame and focus on taking responsibility for your actions and emotions. Relationships involve two people, and it's rarely one person's fault when issues arise. Recognize that you are doing your best and that your actions are not a reflection of your worth. Don't see his lack of care as a personal failure. 7. Avoid desperate measures. Trying to force your boyfriend to care or change is counterproductive. Desperate behavior can push him away further. Moreover, you need to resist the urge to beg for his attention or affection. Begging can lead to a power imbalance and might cause you to lose respect for yourself. Instead, maintain your dignity and self-respect. Things to do. When your boyfriend doesn't care anymore, if he doesn't respond to your reasonable attempts to improve the relationship, it might be time to reassess his commitment to you. Therefore, focus on your emotional well-being and let the relationship evolve naturally. 8. Consider moving on. If despite your best efforts, your boyfriend continues to show no interest in caring for the relationship, it might be time to consider moving on. Staying in a relationship where you feel undervalued and not cared for will only take a toll on your self-esteem and happiness. So if, after trying various strategies, he still does not care about you or the relationship, please move on. Sometimes letting go is the best option for both parties and the best decision for you to open yourself up to new opportunities where you can find mutual respect and love. Conclusion. Dealing with a boyfriend who doesn't seem to care anymore is challenging, but it's not insurmountable. Nevertheless, if you try to salvage the situation and it doesn't work out, you might need to move on. However, if you decide to work on the relationship or move on, remember that your happiness and well-being are paramount. You deserve to be in a relationship where you feel loved, valued, and cared for. Are you wondering if your partner sees you as the one? Or you're looking for signs that confirm his deep commitment and genuine feelings? The good news is that there are several clear signs that can help you understand his true intentions. In this article, I will take you through 14 ways to know if he thinks you're the one, providing you with detailed tips and practical advice. By the end, you'll have a clearer picture of where your relationship with him stands. What I'll discuss in this post show: 14 ways to know if he thinks you're the one. He prioritizes you. When a man truly believes you're the one, he will make you a priority in his life. This means he will consistently choose to spend time with you over other activities or obligations. He won't make excuses or cancel plans frequently. Instead, he will find ways to fit you into his busy schedule. His actions will show that he values your relationship and sees a future with you. Prioritizing you also means he listens to and responds to your needs and concerns. Even if it's about something trivial or significant, he will be attentive and supportive. 2. He introduces you to his inner circle. A man who thinks you're the one will want to integrate you into all aspects of his life, including his social circle. He will proudly introduce you to his family, friends, and colleagues, showing that he is serious about your relationship. All this shows that he values your presence and wants those closest to him to know and accept you. Meeting his inner circle is more than just a formality. It's a way for him to seek approval and affirmation. He wants to see how you interact with the important people in his life and hopes that they see the same qualities in you that he does. Positive interactions with his friends and family can strengthen his belief that you're the one. Furthermore, he will make efforts to get to know your loved ones as well. If he is doing this, then it's a sign he chose you already. 3. He talks about the future. When a man frequently talks about the future and includes you in those conversations, it shows that he thinks you're the one. These discussions can range from casual mentions of future trips to more serious topics like marriage, children, and long-term goals. The point is that he sees you by his side in all these scenarios. Future talk also involves making plans together, whether it's planning a vacation next year or discussing where you both see yourselves living in the future. These conversations show that he is considering a life with you. Moreover, he will be interested in your future aspirations and dreams. He will encourage you to pursue your goals and support you in achieving them. Ways to know if he thinks you're the one. 4. He supports you unconditionally. A man who thinks you're the one will support you through thick and thin. This means being there for you during difficult times and celebrating your successes with equal enthusiasm. His support is unwavering, and he will stand by your side regardless of the circumstances. Unconditional support also involves being your biggest cheerleader. He will believe in your abilities and encourage you to reach your full potential. No matter the decision you want to make, a career change, a personal project, or a challenging situation, he will offer encouragement and practical help. In addition, he will respect your decisions and trust your judgment. His support is not about controlling or influencing you, but rather empowering you to be your best self. 5. He makes sacrifices for you. When a man is willing to make sacrifices for you, it's a clear sign that he sees you as the one. These sacrifices can be big or small, but they all demonstrate his commitment to your happiness and well-being. You will notice that he changes his plans to accommodate yours or makes significant life changes. His actions show that he prioritizes your relationship. Sacrifices also involve compromising on important matters. He is willing to meet you halfway and find solutions that work for both of you. The willingness to compromise shows that he values your needs and is committed to making the relationship work. Moreover, he will make efforts to resolve conflicts and disagreements constructively just because he sees a future with you. 6. He respects you deeply. Respect is a fundamental aspect of any healthy relationship. A man who thinks you're the one will show deep respect for you in every interaction. This means valuing your opinions, listening to your concerns, and treating you with kindness and consideration. He understands that a healthy relationship requires mutual respect and will never pressure you into doing something you're uncomfortable with. His actions will consistently demonstrate his regard for your feelings and well-being. In addition, he will speak highly of you to others. Whether he's talking to friends, family, or colleagues, he will express his admiration and appreciation for you. 7. He communicates openly and honestly. A man who sees you as the one will prioritize transparent communication with you. He will share his thoughts, feelings, and concerns with you just to foster a strong emotional connection. Honest communication also means being truthful, even when it's difficult. He understands that honesty is essential for building trust and will avoid keeping secrets or hiding important information. Furthermore, he will encourage you to express yourself freely. He will create a safe space for you to share your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. 8. He shows affection regularly. Affection is a powerful way to express love and commitment. A man who thinks you're the one will consistently show affection, both physically and emotionally. This can include gestures like holding hands, hugging, and saying, "I love you" regularly. He will notice when you're feeling down and offer comfort and support. His actions will show that he genuinely cares about your well-being and wants to make you happy. In addition, he will make an effort to maintain intimacy in your relationship. He will prioritize spending quality time with you and nurturing your connection. 9. He values your opinion. A man who thinks you're the one will value your opinion and seek your input on important matters. Whether it's making decisions about your relationship, career, or personal life, he will want to know your thoughts and consider them seriously. Moreover, he will involve you in his decision-making process. He will seek your advice and appreciate your insights. This level of respect and consideration shows that he sees you as an equal partner and values your contributions. Ways to know if he thinks you're the one. 10. He celebrates your achievements. When a man thinks you're the one, he will celebrate your achievements with genuine joy and pride. A promotion at work, completing a personal project, or reaching a significant milestone, he will be your biggest supporter and cheerleader. In addition, he will share your happiness with others. He will proudly talk about your accomplishments to his friends and family, showing that he is proud of you and values your success. 11. He shows interest in your hobbies and interests. A man who thinks you're meant for him will show genuine interest in your hobbies and interests. He will make an effort to understand what you enjoy and participate in activities that make you happy. Showing interest in your hobbies also involves supporting your passions. He will encourage you to pursue your interests and will be there to cheer you on. His support will help you feel valued and appreciated. Moreover, he will share his own interests with you. He will invite you to participate in activities he enjoys and will be excited to share his passions with you. 12. He makes you feel safe and secure. Feeling safe and secure in a relationship is essential. He will create an environment where you feel comfortable and protected, both physically and emotionally, if he wants to spend a lifetime with you. He will keep his promises and be consistent in his actions. His reliability will help you feel secure and confident in your relationship. 13. He shares his vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities are usually shared with the person you trust and want to know everything about you. Therefore, a guy who thinks you're the one will be willing to share his vulnerabilities with you. He will open up about his fears, insecurities, and past experiences, showing that he trusts you with his deepest emotions. This level of vulnerability shows a strong emotional connection. 14. He loves you unconditionally. Unconditional love is the ultimate sign that a man thinks you're the one for him. This means loving you for who you are, without trying to change you or impose expectations. He will accept your flaws and imperfections and also cherish the person you are. Moreover, he will express his love consistently. Whether it's through words, actions, or gestures, he will make sure you feel loved and appreciated every day. Conclusion. By observing a guy's actions and behavior, you can get a clearer perspective on your relationship and its future. If you recognize these signs in your partner, it's a sign that he sees you as the one and is committed to building a future together. When you're in a relationship or just starting to get to know someone special, keeping them interested and engaged can sometimes feel like a challenge. One of the most playful and effective ways to ensure you stay on his mind is through flirty texts. These messages can range from sweet to spicy, offering a lighthearted way to remind him of your connection, even when you're apart. The right text can keep the spark alive and make him look forward to seeing you again. I'll go through 20 flirty texts that will keep him thinking about you. Whether you're looking to make him smile, remind him of your bond, or add a bit of heat to your conversations, these suggestions I will give will help you communicate your feelings in a fun and memorable way. 1. Just thinking about how good you looked the last time we were together. There is hardly any guy who does not like being complimented about their look, even if he does not express it. So letting him know that you find him attractive will keep him thinking of impressing you more. It shows that you appreciate him and that you're looking forward to seeing him again, which will likely keep him thinking about you as well. Flirty texts to keep him thinking about you too. I can't get that smile of yours out of my head. A simple yet effective way to keep his thoughts on you is to highlight one of his best features. So this endearing and playful message is a great way to boost his confidence and remind him that you notice and appreciate the little things about him. Plus, it will likely make him smile again just thinking about it. 3. You make even the dullest days so much brighter. Everyone loves to feel like they're making a positive impact on someone's life. By sending this text, you're letting him know that his presence makes your life better. It's a sweet and thoughtful way to show your appreciation for him, and trust me, you already secured a place in his mind throughout the day. 4. I was just listening to that song we both love, and it made me think of you. Reminding him of a song you both enjoy is a way to share memories while also creating a moment where he's likely to think of you each time he hears that song again. It's a nostalgic and effective way to stay in his thoughts. 5. I can't wait to see you again. The days feel so long without you. Flirty texts to keep him thinking about you. Expressing your eagerness to see him again is a sure way to let him know how much he means to you. It's a sweet reminder that he's missed, which will likely make him feel special and keep him imagining your next meeting. 6. Guess what I'm wearing right now? Your favorite smile. This playful message is flirty without being too forward. It teases him just enough to keep him curious while reminding him of your charm. Moreover, if he already had a boring day, your message will lighten and add fun to his day, which can help build anticipation and excitement for when you see each other next. 7. I just had the funniest memory of something we did together. Can't wait to laugh with you about it. When you bring up shared memories in the text, a lighthearted moment you've shared can instantly make him smile and think back to that time. It's a great way to relive happy moments and remind him of the joy you bring into his life. 8. If I could, I'd fast forward through the day just to be with you tonight. Once you let your man know that you are eagerly waiting for him at the end of the day, you are building anticipation in his mind. Also, by expressing your excitement to see him, you're ensuring he'll be thinking about you just as much as you are. 9. I'm counting down the minutes until I can be in your arms again. Just imagine the feeling of knowing someone is eager to be in your arms. You will keep imagining the experience when you eventually come together. This is exactly what he feels when you text him and let him know you are eagerly waiting to be in his arms. 10. You make my heart race every time I think about you. Another flirty message that will keep his mind on you all day is letting him know the excitement and nervous energy of your strong feelings for him. It's a great way to let him know that he has a significant impact on you, which can be very flattering, and he will likely respond with "me too." 11. Just so you know, you make everything better. Naturally, men want their egos to be catered to, so a simple text to let him know he is your go-to person to make everything better will keep him on his toes to always please. 12. I can't stop smiling after our last conversation. Many guys struggle with keeping conversations with their girls lively and interesting. But when he knows you are smiling because of his words, he will naturally think about your smile and what to do to keep it. Flirty texts to keep him thinking about you. 13. I keep replaying our last kiss in my mind. Can't wait for the next one. Physical memories can be just as powerful as emotional ones. A flirty way to keep yourself in his mind is to remind him of a shared moment of intimacy. Moreover, it's a great way to keep the spark alive and ensure he's thinking about you in the same way. 14. You have this way of making everything feel right. Everyone loves to know that they have a positive impact on someone's life. This text lets him know that his presence brings you peace and happiness. It's a thoughtful way to express your feelings, and it's likely to make him feel appreciated and valued, which will keep you on his mind. 15. Can you guess what I'm wearing? Whether you're dressed in something seductive or just out of the shower, the specifics of your outfit won't matter. He'll be too focused on imagining how to undress you. Expect a response along the lines of, "What color?" 16. You're on my mind more than I'd like to admit. Acknowledging that he's taken up a significant amount of space in your thoughts can make him feel flattered and curious about your feelings. 17. I had a dream about you last night. I'll let you guess the rest. Telling him a dream but leaving out the details means you're inviting him to use his imagination, which can lead to thinking about you. You will also keep things interesting. 18. I can't stop thinking about our next date. Any ideas on how to make it unforgettable? This text not only shows your excitement for your next date, but also encourages him to be creative and involved in planning it. This way you will keep him engaged and invested in your relationship, while also building anticipation for your time together. 19. I'm craving your amazing kisses. A great kiss is just the beginning, and if he knows you think he's a fantastic kisser, he'll be eager to get back to you as soon as possible. You might receive a flirty emoji or a sweet text in return. 20. You were amazing last night. Complimenting your guy on his performance the morning after is a surefire way to keep the momentum going. Letting him know how great he was in bed will make him eager to plan your next encounter. You might even get a playful reply like, "So hot," in conclusion. Flirty texts are a fun and effective way to keep your relationship exciting and ensure that he's thinking about you even when you're apart. However, the point of a great flirty text is to keep it light, playful, and true to your personality. With the right words, you can keep him hooked and looking forward to your next conversation or meeting. Share this video if you love God. Subscribe this channel